Warriors, formidable figures throughout history, but what goes on inside their minds? The answer, as you might expect, is more than a simple thirst for battle. It's a unique blend of discipline, resilience, and strategic thinking. This mindset is as much about physical prowess as it is about mental fortitude, making it a fascinating study in psychology. Consider, for instance, the Spartans of ancient Greece. Their society was built around the art of war, and every Spartan was trained from a young age to be a soldier. But their strength wasn't just in their muscles, it was in their minds. They were taught to endure pain, to suppress fear, and to focus on their duty above all else. This mental toughness, as much as their physical strength, made them formidable warriors. But let's not limit ourselves to Western history. Across the globe in feudal Japan, the samurai lived by a code known as Bushido. It emphasized not just martial skill, but virtues such as honor, courage, and self-discipline. For the samurai, mastering the mind was as important as mastering the sword. Their mindset was not just about fighting, but about living with honor and integrity. So what can we learn from these historical warriors? That the mind is a weapon, as vital as any sword or spear. That discipline and resilience are not just useful traits, but essential aspects of the warrior's mindset. That strategy and foresight can turn the tide of battle. This mindset isn't unique to the warriors of the past. It's alive and well in the soldiers, athletes, and leaders of today. It's in anyone who faces a challenge with courage, who pushes through pain and adversity, who strategizes and adapts in the face of obstacles. The mindset of a warrior, a blend of physical prowess and mental fortitude, honed for survival and combat. It's a testament to the power of the human mind and a fascinating subject for us to explore further. Warriors of yesteryears were molded by their cultures. Each civilization's unique values, beliefs, and traditions sculpted the psychological landscape of their fighting men and women, shaping them into formidable warriors, ready to protect and conquer. Consider the Vikings, those seafaring Norsemen from the early Middle Ages. Their culture celebrated bravery, ferocity, and a fervent desire for glory. Their sagas, filled with tales of battles and conquests, were not just entertainment, but a blueprint for life. These stories cultivated a mindset of fearlessness and a hunger for fame through heroic deeds. This psychological conditioning turned the Vikings into formidable warriors, making them a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. In contrast, the Roman legionnaires were products of a society that valued discipline, loyalty, and order above all else. The Roman military machine was not built on individual valor, but on collective strength. From their earliest years, Roman soldiers were drilled in obedience, teamwork, and respect for the chain of command. This rigorous mental conditioning created an army of warriors who moved, thought, and fought as one. It's no wonder that the Roman legions dominated the battlefields for centuries. These are but two examples in a tapestry of warrior cultures that spans across time and geography. From the disciplined samurai of feudal Japan to the resourceful Apache warriors of North America, every warrior carries the psychological imprint of their culture. Each unique mindset, a weapon forged by the values of their people, designed for their survival and success. But let's not forget that these mental landscapes were not static. They evolved as cultures interacted, clashed, and learned from each other. This constant evolution has given us a rich and diverse history of warrior psychology to delve into. A warrior's psyche, a reflection of their culture's values, designed for their survival and success. Understanding this helps us appreciate the depth and diversity of the warrior's mental landscape, a critical component of their strength and resilience. The modern warrior trains not only their body but also their mind. It's not about brute force and physical prowess alone, but a balance of mental and physical strength. A warrior's mind, after all, is their greatest weapon. Modern warriors, whether they are soldiers on the battlefield or martial artists in a dojo, understand the importance of mental training. They recognize that true strength comes from a blend of physical toughness and mental resilience. In many ways, the battle is won or lost in the mind before it ever reaches the physical realm. To train the mind, warriors use a variety of techniques. Meditation, for instance, is a common practice. It's not just about finding inner peace or achieving enlightenment, though those are certainly valuable goals. For a warrior, meditation is about honing focus, tuning out distractions and developing a sense of calm even in the midst of chaos. It's about learning to control the mind rather than letting the mind control you. Visualization is another powerful tool in the warrior's mental training arsenal. Warriors visualize their actions, their victories, even their challenges, playing out scenarios in their minds before they ever occur. By visualizing, they prepare their minds for what's to come, making the unfamiliar familiar and the daunting manageable. And then there's stress inoculation. This technique involves exposure to stress in controlled environments, allowing the warrior to build resilience and adaptability. It's not about eliminating stress entirely, that would be impossible. Instead, it's about learning to manage stress, to function effectively even under pressure, and to bounce back from adversity. These techniques, meditation, visualization, stress inoculation, are all pieces of the puzzle, all parts of the warrior's mental training regimen. They help to forge a mind that is focused, resilient, and adaptable, a mind that is ready for whatever challenges lie ahead. Cultivating mental resilience is as crucial as physical training in the life of a warrior. Because in the heat of battle, it's not just about who has the sharpest sword or the strongest armor. It's about who has the strongest mind. The life of a warrior is not without its psychological costs. The aftermath of combat often leaves a profound imprint on the mind, a condition we now recognize as post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD. It's a silent battle fought long after the war has ended, a struggle within the psyche of those who've walked the path of the warrior. The psychological toll of war, an essential aspect of the warrior's mind, often overlooked, but crucial to understanding their psyche. A warrior's mindset extends beyond the battlefield. This mental fortitude, born of discipline and leadership, finds its place even in peaceful pursuits. Consider the case of a former warrior, whose sense of duty guided them to contribute significantly to society. Their warrior spirit didn't fade with the absence of war. Instead, it transformed, becoming a beacon of resilience and strength in a different battlefield, the everyday life. The warrior, a leader and contributor in times of peace, harnessing their unique mindset for the betterment of society.